On August 10th, 1977, David Berkowitz was arrested. That's right, those of you who are probably not watching. Today we are going to be covering the Son of Sam killer, aka David Berkowitz, but now that I'm looking back at it, maybe I should have put that first, but whatever, he's mostly known as the Son of Sam killer. Before we leap in, I'd like to ask you to like and subscribe. I'm really just trying to build up some popularity. Thanks. Now, back to the story. David Berkowitz was born June 1st, 1953 in Brooklyn, New York City. And soon after birth, he was put up for adoption by his mother. David Berkowitz was then adopted by the Berkowitz family and was raised in the Bronx. In 1967, David Berkowitz's adoptive mother died of breast cancer, leaving him with his adopted father, who frankly didn't like him that much. David Berkowitz joined the Army and had honorable discharge in June of 1974. David Berkowitz's first murders were committed on Christmas Eve of 1975. During his first crime, he used a hunting knife. The victims are found in Cooperative City. On his first instance of killing, David Berkowitz killed 2 people, one of which still remains unidentified. After committing his first murder, David Berkowitz moved to Yonkers. It's not completely ridiculous, but David Berkowitz was never looked at as a suspect, and you think that they'd sweep the area more, but it was the 70s. Over his time in New York City, David Berkowitz killed 6 people and wounded 7. Many of them were couples and women in cars with brunette hair. And other than the first 2 we talked about, were all killed or attacked with a .44 caliber Bulldog revolver. On around August 5th, Cecilia Davis was walking her dog when she saw a cop ticket a car. Then Cecilia Davis saw a man approach the car, holding a suspicious-looking object in his hand. After Cecilia saw this, she rushed home and waited 4 days to voice these suspicions to police. Hence, the police thought of the bright idea. What if we checked the parking tickets we were just told about? Oh, okay. So, on August 10th, cops tracked David Berkowitz's car to his home in Yonkers. And before I tell you what happened next, doesn't Yonkers just seem like a Dr. Seuss thing for some reason? I mean, you have Cat in the Hat, Green Eggs and Ham, and Yonkers. When David Berkowitz left his home, he was carrying a weapon that wasn't registered. But at that time, it was okay to have an unregistered weapon in the New York area. Wait, but isn't that the guy with all the parking tickets around the murder scene? Well, you got me. Well, now that I've got you, who have I got? You know. No, I don't. You tell me. I'm Sam. You're Sam? Sam who? Sam, David Berkowitz. On August 11th, David Berkowitz confessed to the murders and claimed that his neighbor's dog had been telling him to do it. When the neighbor had been asked, he said that David Berkowitz had shot and wounded his dog. David Berkowitz pled insanity, but is believed to have the motive of misogyny, the hatred of women. During his court case, David Berkowitz caused some commotion, even attempting to jump out of a 7th-story window. In the end, David Berkowitz was sentenced to 6 consecutive 25 years to life sentences.